Welcome to Biblical Leadership Lecture 10. We're going to examine the question today, how does a leader make decisions? One of the things about leadership is that you will be required to make important decisions on a daily basis. In fact, being a leader requires you to make decisions. And that may not sound like it would be that difficult or that bad of a situation to be in, but the thing is, we don't always make the right decisions. In fact, we know from statistics that about half of the decisions that we make will be wrong. And just because you make a decision as a leader, or you have the title of a leader or the authority of a leader, it does not guarantee that the best possible outcome will result from that decision. So this becomes a challenge for you as a leader. How do you make right decisions? How do those decisions impact other people? And it causes you to stop and think about the importance of those decisions and the emphasis you need to place upon making those decisions in the best possible situation and leading to the best possible outcome. Indecision is not an option. You might be tempted as a leader to think that if I cannot always guarantee the decision to be right, then I'll just not make the decision. And that's not possible. As a leader, you have to make a confident decision in a timely manner. People are counting on you to make the decision. They're looking for you to determine what choice to make, and then that will allow them to act accordingly. So you have to do that in a timely manner and make a confident decision given the circumstances that you're in, the best information that you can get, and also seeking God's wisdom on the outcome of the decision. So making a right decision requires wisdom from God. And there are really four possible outcomes of decision making. You can make the wrong decision at the wrong time, which will be viewed as a mistake. You either have used bad information or you have not carefully considered all the alternatives or options, so you're making a mistake by doing that, even though the timing might be right. You have the right decision at the wrong time, which is going to be rejected because you've not done enough work with preparing people for the decision. You've not helped them to understand the reasons you're making the decision or the rationale for that, and so they're going to reject, even though it's a right decision. They're not prepared for it. They're not ready to accept that. You can also make the wrong decision at the wrong time, which is going to be a disaster. You've got both the wrong timing and a poor decision. And then you have the right decision at the right time, which will lead to success. And that's what you're trying. That's the goal for all of your decisions, is to have the right timing and then also correct information and a good decision being made. Great godly leaders will always involve God in the decision-making process. And then you do that by looking to His Word, spending time in prayer. You can make those decisions in an atmosphere of joy. If you're making decisions under pressure or stress or fear, those are not usually the situations or atmospheres for good decisions to result. And good leadership always decides in favor of God before self. If you are making a decision that's going to benefit you, but you know it violates biblical principles or clear teaching from God's Word, then that's not a decision that is going to ultimately end up being the right one. And sometimes good leadership just decides to postpone a decision. That's not always a bad thing, as long as you have a clear reason for what you need for a decision to be made. You need more information. You need to talk to more qualified individuals. You need more resources. Just give the reasons for why you need to postpone the decision, and then give a deadline for when the decision will be made and what